Alrighty, morning. Another beautiful day. Hope you all having a good day so far. In the pre-market, starting off with the pre-market, actually active. Well, overall, this week we had a really active pre-market from Monday, but today it's things kind of slows down. I don't see much activity this Friday, first Friday of the year, as we're moving forward to the next week. Let's see. Just have to do some update on Twitter. And then we're gonna talk about all the stocks that we're gonna look for today. Alrighty. Yeah, it should be work now. Okay, so what I'm looking for right now is this SPRB number one gainer. Looks like they came out with the news, and pretty much hit 328 at the moment so far. We're gonna dive in to see what exactly this company is up to. Alrighty. There we go. This is Twitter. Now we're gonna talk about on the watch list today. I have a very short watch list, not a whole lot. But yesterday ATNF was crazy. I did like ATNF on the action before market close. It was massive run. I think we mentioned ATNF in our watch list, Sunday watch list, and it just ripped to higher target that we expected. So what I'm looking right now, it's SPRB, MGAM, and CTMX. The top three that I'm looking for. And then we had yesterday HKD. HKD is I mentioned yesterday, it's a bad reputation stock that ran up on a halt festival kind of movement, but yesterday it wasn't really halted that many times, and then it's just a squeeze kind of setup, and then it's very easy to see it as a short, but it's very risky, and right now it's just not in the price range that I'm looking for. But overall, the spread is huge. I do not recommend this to anyone, any beginner also, because it can really blow your account up if you don't know what exactly you're doing. So easier setups are these three right now: SPRB, main one, and then MGAM. It's kind of fade out. MGAM it's mid float, and SPRB also short mid float, 12 million float only, so it's kind of short. Low float. So MGAM also don't have any news. SPRB has a news. Biotech, obviously. I think the recent PR was just Espiros Bioscience shares a skyrocket a licensing pact for lead program. So, I mean, it could be a very faulty news. It is a faulty news. So, but on the technical side, we have a good range so far. After this 328, I want to see if at the market open we see more of a push to $4 range. If that's happened, it's probably gonna halt up. That's always the case. If not, it's gonna piss all the investors trader out and just fade out. We'll see how it goes. How this plays out, and all right. This market is gonna open in 10 minutes. We'll see how this Friday will plays out for us. I started off really good, actually. Started off the year on some good trades. And yeah, so far so good. IMM was also my watch yesterday, but no, I'm not seeing so many volumes. Just very stock overall hasn't. Well, I mean, it reached 7 natural resistant, but on a very tiny volume. Few days on a tiny volume. Look, I mean, if you look at the overall volume, I don't think you can see the candles. Let's see. Yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, not my cup of tea, obviously. Not that what I'm looking for. So basically, we're looking for a winner setup, which currently is SPRB. It has this, a 9 to 9:30 push, and then kind of like making new high and then pull back, making new high, pull back, building up that, still, above the channel, above the VWAP also. So I'm gonna adjust my channels a little. Touch here. So it's getting kind of extended, but let's see how it's gonna come out of this extension. Don't forget, today is Fast Money Friday. We're just gonna be quick on our decision making, take our profit early, and move on to the weekend with no crying baby or sadness or anything like that. Just making sure that all is the case for Friday. Don't be too scattered. I will also upload a video today regarding how a lot of people are mentally have issue with trading, and why people are so scattered. They don't want to really learn and master one thing. So that video is gonna be really useful for a lot of people. Make sure to watch it. I'll send out the link to your emails and post it on our channel. So that would be very beneficial, hopefully. All right, so SPRB still bottoming out at the POC. As again, you can see this is kind of setting up for another, double bottom right here. Old resistance always new support. So market's gonna open in 6 minutes. Be ready. Be dedicated. Focus. Make sure your setup always makes sense. Your plan always makes sense. So yeah, SPRE making new high. Still a good looking stock, but it's definitely it's up there. You don't want to risk it here. So I would probably look for a pullback. I mean, you can see that all these top ticks, lots of shorts want to attack this one. Let's take a look at the company. Yeah, 93 on RSI. Actually that's for a daily. 54 in the 1 minute. 23 million float. I don't see any other news. Let's check the filings. If they have any offering in place. Company has 28 months of cash left. They do have a shelf offering as well, which registered on 21. So it's been 2 years. I only have 1 more year to announce it and execute. Alright, let's get it, boys. Market is now open. As I expected, SPRB probably gonna halt up at this point if it's gonna continue pushing. Yeah, market overall into the green, but slightly. So let's see, because the unemployment report came out today. And there are so many concern about the short-term sentiment, so we're probably gonna just see this consolidation for next few weeks or so, even months, I think. And then moving forward, you perhaps see more of a bullishness, hopefully, so we can see much more activities. But I would doubt. I'll doubt on that. So let's see how this goes. Wow, Tesla is tanked. Sad those, you know, long-term investors kind of in a bad situation. Forgot our old friend Manu. Yeah, like I said, Manu last week was the last time to take your profit. I'm already out of all the swings that we had with Man United, MANU. So great 14% gain on that overall. So let's see what else going on with the scanner. Don't see much. ZOM, SPRV halt, probably gonna halt. No. Yeah, it's just downtrending right now. ZOM, micro penny, not a lot. LGS, not any signs of volume. MGAM, it's just not even pouring with volume at all, not even moving. So it's surprising because I think we traded this few times in the past, past few weeks, but not a whole lot today. I'm assuming we will see much more activity moving towards afternoon. Fridays tend to be much more active in the afternoon a little, but as always, I don't really trade in the afternoon. Alright, MGAM pulling back, everything pulled back so far. Let me see if we can kind of short this. Oh. Nothing available on MGAM, obviously. CTMX, yeah, it's already at the lowest. Next is 271. If it's gonna crack, probably gonna go down more to 1000 EMA, 250. Yeah, not a whole lot. It's one of those, one of those days that it's better to not to trade than being sorry. HKD. I also want to look for HKD's kind of, yeah, I think it's halted up. That was a great bottom on HKD, but you know, this stock is very risky and don't suggest to anyone. I don't even like this setup personally, because I don't really mess around with the huge spread like a stock like HKD. It's very manipulated, lots of bad acting behind the scenes. So unless if you really quick on your hotkeys, and you know exactly where to enter, where to exit, because it's very important to know what's your average going to be, because I mean, because of the spread. So definitely not my cup of tea. Don't really look forward to that one. What else going on? Nothing. SPRB pulling back. Nothing so far on our top 3 watch list. So I'm still sitting on my hands. Haven't really. I think I only scalped this area 317 to 328. That's it for me so far. Haven't even touched anything else. Let's see what's going on with the market.
About seeing areas like leisure, hospitality, construction, healthcare, education that had great gains this month. So you know, it's a good strong report across the board. And the wages, I mean, yeah, there was a little bit of a 0.1% drop year over year from last month, but overall, it's a strong job report for American workers, the American economy.
There was some movement yesterday on immigration, and I wonder whether or not, thinking of the Fed chief a couple of weeks ago at Brookings, talked about just the need we need some workers. Need to get labor force up. We did get a little bit of improvement in this print.
Yeah.
But do we think that the conversation is gaining any traction on bringing a fresh round of workers to the U.S. labor force?
I hope so. I've been saying this for months now. One of, I think, the biggest challenges to our economy is lack of workers and the real need for immigration reform. And I think that hopefully when Congress organizes itself and we get a Congress and a Senate moving forward.
All right, I'm kind of trading this bottom on CTMX from 275. Looking to see if it's gonna really cross over this pink line, which is POS. If volume just, I see the volume just increasing right now. I'm gonna let it boil a little. Take a partial a little. Out of ticks. Yeah, it's one of those stock that ran up after hours. So still, I think there's more room to go on this. Personally, thinking that if SPRB keeps pulling back and nothing else going on, we have a good candidate on like CTMX. It's a B plus setup. I don't want to really what is it? Stick with it, but so far so good. Good scalp. So now what I'm looking is just to build that 75, 74 as a support and then just break out of this downtrend. Let's see. HKD unhalted. Risky. Very risky. That's just insanely. A lot of volume just poured in. 91. Just not my cup of tea. All right. Be right back shortly. All right, we're back. Let's see. HKD halted down. What else going on? SPRB is SPRB is yeah, it's flushy. And CTMX still good looking, better than the other two. Yeah, man. It's just not nothing going on at the moment. Nothing that I like. I mean, the setups aren't easy setups, or it's just not there. Oh. I mean, you can see it's very dry at the moment. Anything that would have a chance to play would be just SPRB deep play, probably, if it's gonna break through the downtrend, and the CTMX continuation. That's it. I do not like any other setup. I mean, if you guys have any tickers in your head and watching right now, feel free to send it in the chat. So what I'm looking is just to see if this that was back. Really gonna break out of the downturn. 245 was my support, and so far holding it. Let's look at the 5-minute. Yeah, but I think still room to go down, unless if covers take place and fresh buyers just appears. So that would be the CTMX. Not gonna have it for now. Still need that pattern to kind of create, but at this point, 266 not gonna hold. It's probably gonna go down to 1,000, as I mentioned. 266 is the last. Ugh. Oh man, nothing else. See that IFBD. Tesla's pushing from the 101 bottom. Let's see what's going on with the B cap stocks. Let's see. I mean, not B cap, more of a higher float. Ideally higher float, but lower price. We have AMTD, sympathy play with HKD. Oh, trash. AUPH. AUPH. Not a whole lot, obviously. CTMX trying to hold at 266, but it's very weakened. Don't see a lot of new buyers. What else we have? Churn. Let's look at the old runners. I think Jern would play this a few days ago. I mean, it's Friday, not expecting too much as we closing the week. Plus the overall market is kind of it's going to be red to all the news about employment news and all that. What else we have? We have CVAC. Nope. Let's take a look at ATNF, our good player from yesterday. Let's see if it's gonna really have those kind of red to green move. I mean, it's been running on. It's been running for a few days. Multi-day runner from Friday last week Friday. So it's in that downtrend line, probably gonna flush down more. I mean, look at all these lines that I had. Yeah. But if short covers and covers take place, I want to look for that bounce and some sort of, some sign of new buyers if they're gonna come back, or like deep buyers, they want to always buy the dip. Alright, what do we have here? MJ, it's over. BD. What is going on with this ticker? No news. Nothing. CTMX still holding that 266 pretty nicely, actually. 266. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see much. Unfortunately, today is one of those days that not trading is better. I mean, I pointed out on the channel. Yeah. Top two stocks are still relatively better than the other setups are CTMX and SPRB, and that's it. Despite having all these, bouncing points and all that. The problem is just the lack of volume across the board. You don't see much volume to rely on. What is this? AEHR. Oh, has earning. Solid push on this one. Costco Wholesale Worth University Entertainment and Tucson. Here, test system shares are trading higher after the company reported better than expected Q2. Alright. We have an earning plays. Let's take a look at the company. AEHR. It's a semiconductor equipment and material USA company. 25 million float. They're actually really good. 0.36 on EPS. Oh, they're profitable also. But I think I traded the AEHR in the past. Not sure. Yeah, I mean, I have some old lines here. Yeah. It's already been up there. Wouldn't be much of room. Max. Let's see. I mean, volume on it are, still okay. CTMX cracked at 266 finally. Now it's at the blue line, which is 1000 EMA that I have on my chart. AEHR. Yeah. Not the type of setup that I'm looking for. Looking for that SPRB bounce point, possibly. Let's see. See if this going to kind of push it. Start very small at 260. I want to see that 66 breakthrough and push higher. If not, that's okay. That's my plan right now, to see if this one is not good. What else is gonna be better? 68 is breaking through. Let's see more confirmation now. Alright. Kind of a nice push. I see the level 2 right now. It's a lot of bids. Now the second candle needs to build this as a support and then push higher. Looks like it's going to do. And 70 break. Taking some off here, 269. Very small size though. Didn't go too big. So now what I'm looking for is all these, consolidation and battle. It gets over and then perhaps see more of a push to the VWAP. That's what I'm looking for now. But if it's gonna really pull back and then bounce again, I'm probably gonna add more. I would consider adding if it's really gonna go from VWAP break. That's the only one. You only need one stock to trade for a day, and if that setup represents itself, why not? Why not trading it? Your risk, if you know your risk, you can definitely take that risk and make sure you have your exit strategy as well. So now I just want to see this to be more of a support to 57 to 59. Sometimes when things are very slow and you don't see much of activity, it's better to look at the 5-minute chart than 1-minute chart. Don't really zoom into 1-minute chart. That's not healthy. But as always, I mentioned 5-minute charts are very good for the afternoon compared to intraday. Shorts are trying this thing to go lower. I already took partial profit at 269. Still have some left. My average is 261. So I'm probably gonna add in if it's really bounced back. If not, I'm gonna cut the rest, and I'm gonna be happy with whatever I made at the partial. Probably gonna be break even if it's gonna really crack down to 249. That's my stop. CTMX, not gonna really make it. Honestly, I don't see anything. SPRB. Just need more of a fresh volume. That's a nice push to 65 again. Now what I'm looking for is really breaking out of this downtrend. I'll probably add to the 267 break, but we're still seeing a lot of top ticks. That could possibly, piss so many buyers off, and not gonna end well. Since SPRP is boiling, I want to look for other type of setups, but unfortunately can't find any. Seriously, there's nothing going on today. At least as far as I'm seeing for small caps. PRB. Adding. I'm gonna see that 69 breakthrough. Yeah, I think a sizable. 79, 71. Taking some off. Yeah, it's a tough resistance at 271, 270. All right, 272. Now what we need is just a continuation and push towards the VWAP, the yellow line here. If not, it's probably gonna fail. Already took partial. I was locking profit when there's so much concern with the activity around across the board. So especially when I said fast money Friday, really mean it. 271, try to go. See the orders are coming in. Lots of ask. Yep. Yeah, that's a really tough resistance at 270, 271. So CTMX, keep trying, but no luck. What do we have? We have SWVL. What is this stock? Oh my god, is this OTC? I'm probably not gonna really look at this. I'm taking another partial here as I'm not seeing this 270 breakthrough. I don't want to see the fake out, so I want to be safe than sorry. So what I left is if it's gonna break below 263, it's my break-even point. So yeah, that's my risk. But I mean, overall, this looks like more promising compared to others, but there's a lot of shorts. I want to see, I wonder if this is on SSR. SPRB. Nope, it's not. Yep. Probably take some time to really hit the target. But if it's not gonna do it in next 5 minutes, it's probably gonna go down more. Yeah, I'm out of my position right now. So yeah, not interested anymore to mess around. Looks like a fake out again on that candle. Yeah, today's just one of those days that you gotta be very patient to find your setup, or you just have to call it and go enjoy your rest of your day. It's probably gonna be me. So let's see. MULN again. He's back. Oh gosh. Not bad. This PRB, if it's gonna build that triple top, probably not gonna break through. But if it's gonna break, it has to break right now. But that 269, 270, it's very tough. See, that's 7,000 bid. Let's see if there's any shares available for shorting it. Nope. Not on my E-Trade. Gotta check with my center point. Yeah. This is just one of those days. I'm probably gonna call it here in 6 minutes. As we're not seeing a lot. I mean, I see a lot of micro pennies, but not a lot of high quality setups, seriously. Except this SPRB trying, but it looks very very much likely going down again. I'm all out of it, so I don't think I will look forward to this until it cross over the VWAP. Yep, as expected. I'm also look. I mean, you can see kind of the signs of movement. The momentum can shift when there's one winner, and all of a sudden there's another one. That attracts traders. You gotta follow where the herd shift to. CTMX. Kind of like trying to push back up again once SPRE pulls back, so you can kind of like see where the herds can shift so quick. But that doesn't mean that it could happen in any case or any days or happen every day. I mean, generally it happens 90% of the time. That's how it works. That's a human psychology. You gotta realize where traders tend to spend their money, and that would be the winner stock. So it's always the case. So CTMX couldn't hold this 66, but as I mentioned, 1000 EMA holds up. That kind of bottoming out. See if it's really gonna break through that 66 back. Break out of this channel. Let's see if this will show signs of. I mean, look at CTMX has 30 million shares traded so far. So I mean that's very very decent compared to other stocks. I mean, SPRB have 42 million, and that's it compared to SPRB. I mean, these two are kind of playing against each other at the moment, but CTMX has higher float, 64 million, so it's tends to be much more slower. But the patience is the key, obviously, at this time. Yeah, ETF is just died down for today. I don't think we're gonna see much going on. Look at the HKD. I mean, look at this rat. I mean, you can easily lose all your money if you're buying at this top at the open, and then just let it boil, and then all of a sudden you're looking at your account seeing blew up. I mean, that's a huge drop down. I mean, that's already 80% down. I mean, look at all this price action move. 21 from 33 to $21. So it's always risky to not know exactly what you're doing when you're trading high spread stocks like HKD. CTMX. Yeah, one of those days that you want to avoid all these setups because they essentially are not high quality. You just want to keep trading. That's not necessarily needed. Sometimes the best trade is just no trade. No trade at all. CTMX 263. See the volume just coming in. Let's see. Yep. It acquired really, a lot of patience at the moment. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna call it here. for a 2-day live session. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and keep you guys updated in the channel how today's will go for me and overall. Take care, everybody.